Today, we're talking about endurance. If you want to swim further and faster, you have to strategically train your endurance. But here's the thing, I'm not going to give you just the basic ways to improve your endurance because that's not what you need. What you need is to understand the training tactics that directly improve your endurance, why they're important, and how to implement them. I know this works because swimming is all I do. I've competed for 15 years at a high level and since helped thousands of athletes reach their goals. So these are going to be the best 4 ways to dramatically improve your endurance. And if you do all of these, I guarantee your performance will significantly improve. Setting a goal helps inform your training focus. Our average swim workouts are made up of equal parts technique, speed, and endurance training. This is a well-balanced training plan. Now, if your main goal is to build endurance, simply adjust your workouts and beef up your endurance training. Let's look at how we would make this adjustment. We're going to use the main set in one of my workouts from my Need for Speed program. The main set is 4 100s freestyle sprint on a 5-minute interval. This is a sprint blaster. Let's take this set from 100% sprint to 50-50 sprint and endurance. The current set is 20 minutes. Let's break up the 100s, take them from sprint down to fast, and add a 200 strong in between each 100. With those adjustments, we took the set from 400 yards to 1,200 yards and split the focus between speed and endurance. We also kept the set length at 20 minutes. You can make these adjustments to all sets in your swim training. For example, if you typically train 50s kick, try supersetting some 50s with 200s where you alternate between a fast speed for the 50s and then a moderate speed for the 200s. You clicked on this video for endurance training. However, if you ever shift the focus to speed training, try using the same formula and just beef up your speed work. Swim training ebbs and flows based off of seasonality and your training goals. As your goals shift, adapt your training accordingly. If your main goal is to build endurance, establish your baseline and then gradually increase 10 to 20% weekly. This steady build will help you become stronger as your body adapts to longer swim sessions. Anything past 20% pushes the limit and it puts you in that too much, too soon zone. I don't recommend it. If you feel like 20% is too much for you, stay towards the 10% zone. Let's look at an example of an athlete whose baseline is 2,000 yards for the week. He is currently doing 2 1,000-yard sessions. We're going to look at a 6-week cycle of 20% yardage increases to help him build his endurance. Week 1 is 2,400 yards with 2 1,200-yard sessions. Week 2 is 2,900 yards with 2 1,450-yard sessions. Week 3 is 3,450 yards. This week, he is going to jump from 2 to 3 sessions, 1,150 yards each. Week 4 is 4,100 yards. He will stay at 3 sessions this week. The first session is 1,600 yards, and the last 2 are 1,250 yards. Week 5 is 4,900 yards. The first 2 sessions will be 1,600 and the last will be 1,700. Week 6 is 5,800 yards. He'll do 2 sessions at 1,950 yards and 1 session at 1,900 yards. In 6 weeks, he did 16 training sessions and went from a 2,000-yard weekly baseline to 5,800 yards. He more than doubled his yardage, and I guarantee he's feeling the benefits. Now, I would recommend that he levels out there for a bit so his body can adapt to his new baseline before he starts another yardage build. Remember, 20% is at the highest end, and it works best for an athlete who is starting at a lower baseline. If you're already at a 10,000-yard baseline, 20% is high. It's doable, but it's really high. 10% might be a better option for you. The most important thing is that you do what's best for you. Let's get into speed shifting. Speed shifting is another training tactic that can help you build endurance over time. The effort levels that I use for all my programming are easy 40%, moderate 60%, hard 80%, sprint 100%, and variable race pace. Shifting between speeds and effort levels significantly improves your performance by allowing you to train different energy systems, which builds your aerobic base, dramatically improves your speed, and keeps you mentally engaged and focused. Let's dig into another workout from Need for Speed training program. In this workout, I've programmed 7 sets targeting speed, technique, and endurance training with varied effort levels. Let's break it down. The warm-up is a 200 easy freestyle at 40% effort, followed by 450s moderate freestyle at 60% effort. The kick set levels it up to 3 200s hard freestyle kick at 80% effort. This is laying your foundation and activating your base to prep you for technique work. The drill set is next, which is 4 25s overkick freestyle drill at 80% effort, refining your technique. Now we get into the meat and potatoes of the workout. The main set prep is 12 25 sprint breakouts where you sprint at 100% effort through 2 stroke cycles, then go directly into an easy 40% freestyle effort to the wall. This is direct prep for your main set, which is a broken 100 freestyle sprint at 100% effort, followed by an easy 100 freestyle at 40% effort. Repeat the main set 4 times. Directly following the main set is a steady endurance set of 4 150s hard freestyle at 80% effort. In this set, you scale back from your sprint speed into a strong and steady endurance pace where you're pushing it. Last but not least, you're cooling down at a 40% effort level to gradually lower your heart rate and promote blood flow to reduce muscle soreness. As you can see throughout this example, the effort levels shift from set to set and even within the sets. This allows you to reap all the benefits and dramatically improve your performance. Proper breath control training will increase your lung capacity and build your endurance. Everyone can do this training, regardless of how advanced you are. Let's break it down into beginner, intermediate, and advanced variations. As a beginner, start with breathing through a front-facing snorkel. The snorkel limits the amount of air you can take in through the spout. This forces your lungs to work harder to catch every breath, which will strengthen your respiratory muscles and improve your cardiovascular endurance. In the next level up, intermediate, you will continue to train certain sets with your snorkel, and you'll also layer in sets with restricted breathing patterns. 3 set examples are 8 100s breathing every 5 strokes at a moderate effort level, or 10 50s breathing every 7 strokes at a hard effort level, or even 6 100s breathing every 9 strokes if you're ready for that. At the advanced level, you can start to superset your breath work with your other sets to really see the benefits. This maximizes your oxygen capacity. By transitioning directly from high-intensity swimming to breath-focused laps, you will vastly improve your lung efficiency. An example of this is 150 sprint, 30 seconds rest on the wall where you're actively trying to control your heart rate, then 125 moderate effort with only 1 breath. Repeat this a few times through. This style of training is wildly effective for building endurance, specifically for the back half of your races. The most important thing to remember with this style of training is to do it safely. Never practice alone and always practice with a certified lifeguard and coach on deck. Take breaks if you need to, add breaths if you need to, and stop if you feel unwell. It's powerful and beneficial, but do it safely. These are, without a doubt, the best tactics to help you improve your endurance. Check out this video for more swimming tips. I've also linked all of my freestyle videos below, where I dive into breathing, kicking, rotation. All of it is there, so check it out. Happy New Year's, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one.